we felt we wanted to do something different. We wanted to plant native Irish broadleaf trees and have something which might eventually perhaps one day look like this. This is some of the last remaining virgin forest in Ireland over in Killarney, and it's oak primarily and a number of other species. So we discussed how we might go about tree planting. We looked at the possibility of giving each, we decided we'd mark it with confirmation, and we thought about giving each confirmation candidate a tree to plant. That proved difficult for two reasons. First of all, quite a number of our confirmation candidates live in urban areas. They may not have any garden or anywhere else to plant a tree, let alone a substantial oak tree. And secondly, this is the confirmation season, which begins at Easter and runs through to Pentecost. Is not a good time to be planting trees in Ireland. They're in full leaf at this stage and really shouldn't be being planted at the moment. It's very much a winter occupation. So we decided that that wasn't going to work. So instead, we teamed up with a non-profit, a charity called Reforest Nation, and we have arranged for about 5 trees per confirmation candidate to be planted next winter by this group, Reforest Nation, in all different parts of Ireland. And eventually the idea is that the candidates may not be able to go and see their individual trees, but they'll certainly be able to go and see the plantation where their trees have been planted. So each candidate is being presented at their confirmation by the bishop with this certificate. You can see there in the section in grey, they get to write their name in, and they pledge their support for the communion forest. So it's very much linked into the communion forest. And then on the reverse of the certificate, there's a little bit about Reforest Nation and what they do. And it talks about the bishop and the number of trees that are being planted and whereabouts in the country they're being planted. So it's been a great sort of success in the confirmations we've had so far, and very much links for the candidates the 5th mark of mission into their proclamation of their faith. And in addition, then each candidate gets one of these communion forest badges. We, in a brilliant moment of recycling, we're very kindly being allowed to use the ones that were left over from last year's Lambeth conference. And Elizabeth's very kindly dispatched them off to us, and each candidate is getting one of these badges as well. So they get a certificate and badge, and the trees are being planted then across the country by Reforest Nation, the non-profit organisation. So it's proved a very popular and successful venture already, and the time when our young people are most concerned about the climate and the future, this is a very tangible way for the church to make an impact on the 5th mark of mission.